Aloha Nui Patriots, it's Sherry Ray with updates for today. Everybody have a happy Mother's Day tomorrow. I get to share mine alone. My daughter and I went yesterday and we had lunch together and got our nails done and all that. So we spent time. They had to go out of town. So I will be soloing it on Mother's Day. So everybody have a blessed Mother's Day tomorrow. Alright? And I'm going to get started. Alright? So, then we're going to moving forward on this. May 9th, and this is true. The end of the World War II was May 9th, 1945, and it's going to be, Putin says that he wants to be done with Ukraine by May 9th, 2022. It's Putin's deadline for the end of the war against the Nazi regime in Ukraine. That's correct. This is the same day as Russia defeated the Nazis in the World War II in 1945. May 9th will not only celebrate the liberation of Ukraine, but the end of World War II. And that's right. And thank you, OJ. Y'all pray for OJ. And we talked about Putin declares May 9th as the end of the war in Ukraine. Same date as Russia defeated the Nazis in World War II. That was from OJ. Thank you. Alright, with the finance people, G-Man. Stocks took a nosedive. I believe this was on Friday. Dow Jones down 1,000 points. NASDAQ hit the hardest. Crude oil, there was panic selling. Lots of sell-offs today. S&P was down below the 4150 level. S&P 500, he says it's like a technical correction. Stocks plummet, MRI at a high risk. Market cratered today, panic selling. Alright. Also, hang on a minute. I've got to add something to here. And then remember to check out, because we're talking about finance. All my finance sources are saying you need to invest in physical gold and silver. Protect your money and your investments. If you're serious about protecting your money and your investment, you need to have physical gold and silver. That's what everybody's telling me. Alright. And then here with Lynette, the debt is exploding. Elites are causing and raising the debt alarm. The IMF World Bank chiefs raise debt alarm as options vanish. Hunger and blackouts are just the start of the emergency economy crisis. Fed hikes and debt piles add to risk for developing nations. Some already are sliding into turmoil. Barrage of stocks is building unlike anything emerging markets have had to confront since 1990. The rolling crisis sank economics and government's global food platform. So she's talking about, she's believing that we're already in the crash, but we know, we've been dealing with this for years, that is all part of, it has to crash for SAR to kick in. Risk indicator, number of countries in debt, distress, take advantage opportunities of this market. She said there was 17.5 billion out of global equities, also pulled 8.7 million of bonds and 54.4 billion from cash, pouring 900 million into gold. You see what they're doing? That was before Friday's stock market rout. So this was Thursday night or Friday, I don't remember. Alright. Alright, and then G-Man, Gregory Manarino, market roundup. The Dow was down 550 points, finished at 90. Consolidated oil and gas producers. He's investing in DVN. He says that you need to own oil and gas producers. And he's investing in DVN, IBM, MO, and KO, okay? Who's going to buy the debt? Nobody. Don't panic. This needed to happen. 10-year yield hit 3.13 and will go to 3.25%. The Fed has gone out of their way to create inflation. Balance sheet is around $9 trillion. And he said, you can believe one thing the Federal Reserve says. The Fed buys stocks and exchange treated funds. They want to wipe out the middle class. Don't believe this is a crash yet. Now Lynette, she believes we're closer. All right. Now Monkey Works brought up that on May 9th was going to the bunker. So I don't know. You can watch him. He keeps up with all the military planes and all that. In Cuba, there was an explosion at the historic Saratoga Hotel in Havana. At least 9 dead and 40 injured. And then in Chicago, this is very sad, people. Armed robbers shoot a man 3 times on the street, demanding his phone password. This stuff has got to stop. Things will come with Nasara Jasara. We just got to pray and keep the faith. Clarence Thomas delivers a message that the government must not allow themselves to be strong-armed into delivering outcomes that people demand. That's true. And Elon Musk plans to fire 1,000 Twitter staffers and plans to hire 1,000 more as soon as everything goes through. And then I read to you about Texas Supreme Court blocked the mask mandates imposed by the counties. You know, I don't know what goes through people's minds that think they don't have to abide by the law because they get away with it. That's why. So that needs to stop. That behavior needs to be stopped. Throw them in jail. When they knowingly and willingly bring harm against the American or public, people need to be held accountable for that. Absolutely. And anybody that has a blatant disregard for life, as far as I'm concerned, take theirs. Yeah. Lord, God, family, country. You know, God was angered. He destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah. And the things going on in this world right now today, that's not far away.